EVL-J 619 AAA. Okay, I'm gonna talk about some personal stuff right now. Let's get sad for a second. My mom died when I was really young, and my dad got remarried. When I was younger, I did not know that my stepmom was not my real mom. Then someone told me, I found out and everything. And then by that time, my dad had been calling my stepmom just when he would reference her, he would always say your mom. And I think I remember one of the first times he did that. So when I was younger, and even now, I live with my grandma, and I would go visit my dad and stay over at his place for a while. And I would have to share a room with my stepbrother. No problem with that, except for they had twin beds, one on each side. And every time I would go over there, he would have stuff on my side. My side. His stuff would be all on my bed, under my bed, and every time I went over there, my dad would tell me to clean it up. I had not been over there in like a week, yet every time I would have to clean up his stuff from my side of the room. I didn't live there. I cleaned it up. I didn't mess it up. I cleaned it up. I had a problem with that. Point is, I was cleaning up one time. My stepbrother and my stepmom, they were out. And my dad wanted me to clean up my room, my side of the room. And so he was teaching me how to fix up the bed and everything, to make up the bed. So I put the cover on there. I was straightening it out and everything. And like it wasn't straight enough. So he was telling me, straighten it out. So when your mom comes home, she'll see it and be happy. And I'm like, who? I was genuinely confused. When he said your mom, I had like flashbacks. Like, mom? I thought she was dead. She coming back? It took me so long to figure out. Like, by the end of that day, I still had not figured out what the heck he was talking about. It took me at least 2 days to figure out he meant my stepmom. Almost named her. I'm gonna have to fix that. So that happened. Get sad again. My dad died. That's cool. I really didn't like my stepmom back in the day. And after he died, we were cool. Me and my stepmom, we became cool. Not that wasn't too long ago, but still. And so we text back and forth every once in a while because grandma goes to pick her up from work and everything, and sometimes we talk. I go over there maybe once, and so it's cool. But sometimes when she texts son. I had to take a pause the first time I noticed that. She said, hey son. I was like, what? It was like half a paragraph, and like the first sentence was hey son, and like I read hey son, put my flip phone down for a second. I had an epiphany. Had to think about this. Like, who is she talking to? Then I'm like, oh, right. Okay, I read the rest of the sentence. It's cool. It's cool. She did that like 3 or 4 times. Not in a row, but like every couple of days. She would do that. She would say, hey son. She would start off most texts like for the first day, because in the morning my grandma would pick her up, so she would text me in the morning, and almost every time she would start off with hey son, and I'm just angry, to be honest. Like, I am not your son. I did not come out of your vagina. No, that's just not how that worked. But the point is, I kind of didn't like it. Now the problem is, sometimes her son, I'm going to call him DJ, has nothing to do with his name. Don't assume anything. He sometimes picks her up instead of my grandma. So one time, not too long ago, maybe a couple of days ago, 3 or 4, I asked her if she wanted grandma to pick her up. And she texts back, no, your brother's. I paused. I just paused. She said, no, your brother's going to pick me up. I'm like, boy, what? I am an only child. I have a sister, but I am, as far as most things go, an only child. Really, I sometimes forget I have a sister. I really forgot for a second there. And like, I don't have a brother. Who is you talking about? It took me a second. She was talking about DJ. Legit shit. I'm gonna just say it. Legit shit. Every time that happened, when my dad called her mom, I was like, legitimately, what? Not even trying to be an asshole. Like, no, she is not my mom. Don't even fuck with that shit. Don't even say that shit. Fix yourself. No, just straight up genuine confusion. Like, I have no idea what you are talking about. My mom is dead. Then she says, son. You know, my stepmom called me son. And I'm like, who? Did you text the right person? Again, not trying to be an asshole. Just being legitimate. Honestly, did not have any idea who the fuck she was talking to. Not even trying to be an asshole. Then she called DJ, my brother. Took another pause. Like, who? Who? Oh, I'm over here asking all them questions, making statements, not assuming. And like, what? Okay. First time, I was really young. I was like 8 when my dad did that. Had no idea what he was talking about. Took me days to figure it out. Was remembering that time because that sent shockwaves through my back. Second time, I read it. Took me about a couple of minutes. But I just replied, and then I was like, oh yeah, she means me. Did it a couple of times. Then she called DJ, my brother. Like, what? Like, what? No, that's letting it go. The point is, there's no real point, but I'm going to make up a point. Be careful what you say. Like, if you give someone a nickname and they're not okay with that nickname, just know they're probably going to show it. And if they don't, and you still know it's not okay, then shut up. Works with both things. Okay, it's about to be 8 minutes here. I'm going to stop it at exactly 8 minutes. Okay, 1, 2, 3.